Okay, what we have here today is Ledger backup pack review. And additionally, what we will look at in a moment after the review is how to use the Ledger Live on desktop. Because if you don't have a previous Ledger device, this is something that you certainly might be interested in. But now, first, let's get to the review of the Ledger backup pack. Now, what do you use the Ledger devices for? Basically, these are hardware wallets, also known as cold storage wallets, which means that you can hold cryptocurrency safely with these even in the most malware infested computer in a hotel lobby. Now, why is that? It's because the private keys of your crypto are within the device and they don't exit the device without you pressing a button. Let's open the boxes in a moment. But for example, the Nano S has the small buttons here and the private keys don't exit the device without you pressing using the device manually and confirming the transactions. No one can take the crypto from you without you wanting it. And this is the Nano S and this is the Nano X. This one doesn't have the box covers because, well, the box opens like this. You can still see the Ledger text, hopefully, in the box there. But what's the difference with these? How do I like the Ledger backup pack? Well, for starters, I used to have previously, and I actually still have, let's do it this way. I have also a third Ledger Nano S. It's this one. And let's get to that in a bit, why I have a third one. But that one I've used for a couple of years already. I think it's already almost 4 years, I think. So I have two of the Ledger Nano S devices and one Ledger Nano X. And what's the difference with these is that the Nano S requires you to plug it in to your device, usually a PC or a Mac, but you can use this with your mobile phone, with your smartphone as well, if you have an OTG cable. So one side goes to the device and the other one goes to the PC or to your mobile phone if you have such an adapter for it. And the biggest the biggest difference with the Ledger Nano S, which is this one, and the Ledger Nano X is that the Nano X actually has a battery and a Bluetooth connection. That's why I love this one more. Or I was supposed to turn it on like this. So whenever you turn on your Ledger, be it the Nano S or the Nano X, you're asked to enter your PIN code that you can determine yourself. In this way, the Ledger devices are kind of like a safe, a cold wallet. And it's called cold wallet because your assets are kind of in a deep freeze. You rarely use them, but the Bluetooth connected Ledger Nano X actually makes it easy to use, even so that it's still providing you with the safety of a cold wallet. This and this one are exactly as safe. And you can compare these with the Trezor, for example, and I think KeepKey is one of the other ones as well. But I like the Ledgers most because these are most compact. And for example, the Ledger Nano X, which is this one, can hold like up to 100 different cryptocurrencies in applications in this one. The Ledger Nano S can hold like 5 and the Nano X can hold up to 100. Now, even if you have like 10 different cryptos in the Nano S, like you can do it. You can have even 1000 cryptos in this one. It is just that when you want to use them, you need to remove the applications that you don't use currently and then install the ones that you want to use. These are kind of a window to the blockchain, you can think of it. And how I am using these two, we can go to the PC usage in a moment, but how I'm using these two as a backup pair is that the Ledger Nano S, I mean the X, this one, the Ledger Nano X I always have with me whenever I leave my home. I always take this with me because I can use this easily with my mobile phone with a Bluetooth connection, as I've connected the device with my smartphone as a pair. And Ledger actually provides even you with a mobile application that it's totally safe. You can access the same funds that you have here in the device via mobile and via PC. Really damn easy with the Bluetooth connection. That's why I love the Ledger Nano X. So this is the convenient one that I'm using. Let's actually turn this on, I mean off. So this is the convenient one that I want to use when I leave my home, and simultaneously I leave the Nano S1 to my home into my safe, so that if this one gets lost or somebody robs it from me, I still can access my crypto. Now, of course, a good way to use your crypto or store them is that you actually remember your seed phrases, so you can recover your crypto, always write those down, always know your seed phrases. But if there would be such a case that this gets robbed and somebody actually knows my, like the code that we have in here when you turn it on, and let's assume that somebody actually has this code, then in that case I can fast go to my home and let's turn it off. I can go to my home and access my Ledger Nano S and transfer my crypto safely from this device, because these two have the same crypto wallet in them. I can authorize transactions from the same wallet with both of these. It's just this requires me to have a PC or an OTG cable with a smartphone, and this is easier to use anywhere, anytime when I have a smartphone, or this can be used with a PC as well. But so basically how I use this is the way that kind of the name hints you, a backup pack. This is the one that I have always with me, and as a backup, if I can't access my Nano X, well, then I have the backup pack Ledger Nano S here. And that's damn awesome thing in my mind, because it's, at least for me, it has given me the I can sleep my nights better knowing that wherever I am, if this gets lost, and if I, for example, a brain fart happens basically, and I can't remember one of the words in my seed phrases, then I have also this one. If this gets lost and the brain fart takes place, then I can always rely on the backup pack and have the convenience of use with the Ledger Nano X, be it anywhere with my mobile phone or desktop or anywhere. And the Nano X one has the better capacity to install the crypto wallet applications, be it Cardano, Bitcoin, Ethereum, Chainlink, Monero. There's basically just unbelievable amount of the crypto wallets that you can install with one click. Let's look at that in a moment. But then enter the picture my third Ledger device, my former, like if I open the box, it's a bit a trickier one. If I open the box, you can see that, ta-da, there's no device inside it at all. And this one I've hidden away. It's in a safe place that only I know about, and the people, or actually one person in addition to me, but they don't even know how to use a Ledger device. And even though if they would get the knowledge on how to use them, I would still have the secret PIN code in the device itself. So basically I have a backup of a backup and the easy to access Ledger Nano X1. And this has brought me even more comfort in using crypto. And when I entered the crypto space, playing around with two different devices and familiarizing the transactions, it was, well, I liked it way better than just playing around with the Coinbase or Binance wallets, even though those work. But when you want to get to know how the transactions between different cold wallets work, how do you use them safely, you gotta use them to learn it. And I got way better and way more, actually it's not easy, I can't say better, but I got familiar with the process, and now I'm more comfortable using crypto with cold wallets, with hardware wallets such as the Ledger devices. Then should you get the backup pack yourself? Well, I'd say that only if you want to have a backup device, then that's a good idea. But if you're looking to get only one Ledger or one hardware wallet, I would definitely go with the Ledger Nano X1. And well, yeah, it's not that big of an investment to get the Nano S because the backup pack is not that expensive when the discount is added to the Ledger Nano S. Ledger is actually encouraging you to get the backup pack, and well, I did it and I'm happy about it. But if you don't need the backup functionality, I would not buy it. And well, yeah, of course, if you want to kind of get a easier to use backup, you can get two of the Ledger Nano X devices, but trust me, the Nano S and the Nano X1 are more than enough. This is the one that you're usually going to be using and taking with you when you leave your home for a trip, for example. And as a small wrap up about these, in a moment we will look at the Ledger wallet, the Ledger Live that I have in my computer, but a small wrap up about these is that the Nano X1, it's easy to use with a mobile phone, and this has a battery. You see, if I try to turn on my Ledger Nano S, it can't be powered on because it requires a power supply that is your computer. So this one has battery. I think I've charged this like 3 times in a year, and now it has, well, yeah, you can maybe see there, about half of the battery is there at the moment. You don't use it that much, but it's good to know that the battery life lasts very well. And the other thing here is that when you get the backup pack, you have the one device that you can put in a secure location that only you can access, or you have a trusted member of your family, for example, who can store it for you. Then the Nano X1 has better capacity to install the applications that you need to use your cryptocurrencies. With the Ledger, those are like one-click installations. This can hold like 100 different applications, and this one, the Nano S, can hold like 4 or 5, if I remember correctly. And in short, this one, the Nano X, it's the convenient to use, and this is your backup device. That's how you can use your crypto anywhere with the Nano X1 and be comfortable with the idea that you can always access it with the Nano S if things go south and, well, for example, this gets lost or whatever. And I've added the third one to my arsenal because there might be a scenario, of course I don't wish this to be true, but let's say like this gets stolen and simultaneously my house burns down and the safe can't, like it melts down with the Nano S, and I have a brain fart with the seed phrases. Now there's obviously many different, like that's the absolute worst case scenario that could happen, but in that scenario I would still have the third one. I'm not tied to one location and one device because I have 3. So I'm just making sure that my assets are secured, and you can do yourself the same with the Ledger backup pack. But now it is your time to decide what kind of a cryptocurrency safety solution you are going to be using. Here we have the different ledger devices and the solution that I am using to secure my crypto. I used to have only one, and then I upgraded to having 3. The Ledger Nano X, really easy to use, convenient one to always keep with you, and another backup device that you can always have in the safety of a safe, or you can give it to someone else for storage. They can't use it because only you know the password to your device and they don't know what it is. So do you want to be using the Ledger Backup Pack, an individual device of Ledger Nano S, individual device of Ledger Nano X, or do you think a combination of all of these 3 would be sufficient for you? Tell me in the comment section which one of these suits you the best, and if you would like to buy one. I have affiliate links down below in the video description where you can buy these. And by using these links, you're supporting this channel and helping us grow and educate the crypto space and people on the devices and all the technology related to the cryptocurrencies. That helps with the adoption, it helps with the price, it helps with you keeping your own crypto in safe in your Ledger storage when you get these from the Ledger store. I wouldn't go through Amazon, never, or through eBay, because if you buy these from a third party, not from the Ledger itself, you run the risk that the devices themselves have been modified, and just by saving like $20 or so, it would be really ridiculous to put your entire crypto assets, all your funds in danger for having a modified device. So go through the Ledger's own website. That's where you can safely buy your own selection of safety devices, be it 1, be it 2, or be it 3. With that being said, hit the subscribe button on the channel and give us a thumbs up or thumbs down depending on whether you like the video or not. This helps us to get the video in front of other people who are interested in the Ledger device selection. That being said, thanks for watching and staying until the end with me, and I hope you have a really good crypto run in the future.